Hello everyone, welcome again to Saga Prison Stories. My names are Judith Grace Akinyi, aka Saga.
Hello viewers, my name is Robi Lusanji Mukonjero. We are here to take you through Saga's Prison Stories.
Today we are going to talk to you about anger and the kind of punishments that were meted in the prison when people found themselves fighting. The one person you don't want to see angry is the person who never gets angry. And if they get mad enough to the point where they start crying, then this person is at their breaking point. You'd better run away. Tears can easily turn to blinded rage. This person will never understand what he or she has done until they calm down.
In prison, vile my sister amesema, mimi nilikuwa in charge wa cleaning. So one day nikaamuka nichote maji juu ilikuwa must mpaka nisimamie hiyo mawe isuguliwe vizuri. So another lady came, vile nilikuwa nachota maji akanipush. So with that anger tulianza kupigana. Na in fact tulipelekwa mpaka police station ya kwamba tuweke another case, tuende kotini. Nikaona mimi nimebakisha only 3 months to go. Nikaona in fact hiyo ilikuwa ujinga nilifanya, and that was anger. Nilishindwa kwa nini amenidharau, alinipush na alijua vizuri in prison lazima mawe ioshe kwanza ndio hao wengine wachote maji. So that anger mara mingi ilikuwa inasababisha watu kupigana gerezani.
Woe unto you if the wardresses found you in a fight. Before they find out who was wrong, they would all team up against you and unleash the reds on you. Before you know it, the whole thing turns into a whole or a terrible mess. Terrible mess is an understatement. Sometimes they would even call the male officers to help in beating you, one person. And the male officers would come with their boots. You know, zile boots zao zinafika mpaka hapa. The wardresses would unleash their reds on you, and the male officers would unleash their boots on you. By the time you are done, you will be beaten into pulp. Uko na reds all over, your body is torn, the boots have kicked you very well, and then you'll be carried away and be locked in a cell on your own for days so that you can heal. If you had a court date, you would not go to court because your body is still aching. So fighting in the prison is something that you'd never want to dream of, because the scene that would follow thereafter is something you'd live to regret.
Vile my friend amesema, punishment ya prison ilikuwa ukifanya makosa utafungiwa kwa cell peke yako, itamwagwa maji na utapewa ugali nusu. Kwa hiyo pengere unapewa ugali nusu na hakuna blanketi, hakuna chochote. Utalala if it will be 1 week or it depend vile watajisikia na wewe. Wanaweza kupatia 7 days, 3 days, 4 days. They just want you to learn a lesson and they want to remind you that you are in prison. Kwa hivyo lazima uende na sheria. Na actually some of us we were very rude. Watu wengine walikuwa wanasahau ya kwamba wako gerezani. Wamefanya makosa lakini wanatukanana. So mara mingi wakiona kichwa yako iko juu sana, walikuwa wanakuweka huko ndani, at least ndio hizo hasira zako zipunguke, ujue kwamba uko jela.
Then I don't know if Robbie you remember about ile kesi ya I can't mention her name, but walikuwa napigania kasuku kwa ward. Then you know mawardress hawapendi kelele. After lockdown you should not make noise. So there was a lot of commotion in the cell. And then the door was open.
Yes.
I was in charge of that cell, and I was asked what was going on, and I said there was a squabble about a kasuku. Kila moja alikuwa anasema ni yangu, si yangu, ni yangu. And kasuku, as I told you, the 2 kilogram one, ndio ilikuwa ndoo, ndio ilikuwa kila kitu. So it was very precious, and everyone was supposed to have just one. So these two were fighting about this kasuku. and then wakafungua wakakuta ati watu walikuwa napigana. This girl was beaten. Alitolewa nje, akachapwa. Sasa sisi tunasikia tu nduru. And if you scream, pia sisi watatukujia. So you don't know what to do. Huyu alichapwa, akachapwa, akaitiwa wanaume because she was trying to fight. You don't fight an officer. So wakaita wanaume because wakasema huyu ni kichwa ngumu. Zile kicks and blows alipata. And she had such a tiny frame. Hata mtu mmoja tu angemchapa na ingekuwa sawa. Then akaenda akafungiwa kwa cell. I think for 7 days hatukumuona. But I think this time huyu aliamua kwenda kustaki. The day she went to court. But sasa unastaki serikali na serikali. It just ended like that and mambo ikaisha. Then there was this, huyu alikuwa anasema atatudunga na kisu.
Alikuwa anafanya jikoni.
Unakumbuka story? Wewe ndio ulikuwa na yeye sana.
This girl, me I've never seen. This girl angegombana, alikuwa anasema me I don't care. Mimi ni Meru. Naweza uwa mtu, naweza maliza. Hii kisu yenye nakatia nyama ndio nitakatakata nayo mtu. After all, kama ni kifungo nishaonja. Naweza fanyia mtu kila kitu yenye nataka. So this girl alikuwa ukimkosea ama akigombana ana change, macho inakuwa red. Paka unashindwa ako na kadevo ndani yake ama ni nini. But she was dangerous. Imagine ako dangerous na ako in prison.
Then tulikuwa na, when we were now promoted to become trustees, we stayed in the cell together with people who had committed crimes of murder. And myself and Robbie, of course, we were not in for murder. So at times we would make fun in the night. Unasema, hey, I would ask, hey, my friend, that's how watu wakifikiria tu tuwe hao wawili because we have done it before. Tutakuwa wageni wa nani? Sometimes we would not even sleep, just out of fear from nowhere, because they were very, very humble people. But hiyo tu, the fact that unajua mtu maybe aliua, unaanza kujiambia, and then you're locked in 24 hours, sometimes 3 days running. You start imagining very crazy things.
Kuna siku walipaka rangi kwa hiyo cell. Nafikiri hapa amesahau kusema. So mimi nikapeleka ward 3 kwa sababu nilikuwa na asthma. So singelala kwa hiyo rangi. Wakawacha Judy hapo. Kidogo tumelala. Judy akakuja na mattress mpio. Ati unaniwacha unataka mimi nifanye nini? Ni uwawe huko ndani. So that thing actually, as a human being, unaogopa tu, unashindwa aliua aje. So tulikuwa tunaogopa sometimes, tunashindwa what to do or what to say.
Just as Robbie has said, ni kweli sometimes hizo fears zilikuwa zinakuja, but as I've said, they were very humble people. Hakuna mtu alikuwa anafikiria maybe anaweza kutufanyia kitu mbaya, ni fikira tu kama binadamu. Then we also used to wonder what used to happen, like in different communities. When somebody murders, mtu ameiba sijui kuku, mtu ameiba kuiba. I think sana cases zilikuwa kuiba, kuua. Many years ago, mambo ya trafficking of drugs, of course, were not there. And we just used to debate in maybe in Central Province, what used to happen maybe 100 years ago. Courts zilikuwa hakuna, there were no prisons. How was the punishment meted upon people who committed crime? In the Luo community, in the Kisii, in Giriama, maybe. What used to happen? One of these days we are going to feature people, experts who know the kind of punishments that were meted then when similar crimes were committed, what is happening now, and probably what happens in the Western world, because there's a lot of diversity in the way the justice system works everywhere. Thank you for watching us. Once again, I'd like you to subscribe, like, comment, press the notification button, and ask us any questions you'd like to ask. Let us know what next you'd like to hear about, because we experienced it. And prison is something that you would not want to experience in your lifetime. So stay away from crime, stay away from trouble, Stay away from anger so that you remain free. Freedom is very, very important. You don't know this until you lose your freedom. Thank you for watching.